¿Qué ves?
Tengo que hacer algo. Acá.
¿Qué dice acá?
Okay.
Okay.
Mario, yo soy la única.
¿Eh?
Yo soy la única.
¿La única?
Yo soy.
No. Hay 17 personas.
Hola.
Hi, Harold.
Hi, Mario.
How are you?
I'm good. I went to Knott's Berry Farm today
Oh,
with the kids. I haven't been in a while.
it's big, eh? I don't.
Yeah,
It's a big.
yeah,
It's a big place.
yeah. It was surprising. There's very little traffic. I don't know. It
Not
took
too
no
many
time,
people?
very fast. Not too many people. I don't know. I guess I saw a couple of
Mask?
Jews, obviously.
Mask?
Only on the inside. If you have to go inside for a show, you have to wear a mask. But outside, no.
Where was this?
Knott's Berry Farm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not too many people. It was good.
I took two of my grandkids last year. I'm not anymore for that.
Oh, we have very little ones when they're young, very young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Ernie's daughter was there. Knott's Berry Farm. So Ariella at Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you went with your family?
Yeah. It was
Nice.
fun. It was nice.
Like Rachel and
No, just Rivka. Racheli's in the desert, but it's so goyish there. It's like what Goyland was in the 50s. They're still stuck in the 50s.
yeah, I remember going there in the early 60s with
Yeah. Yeah, the camp used to go there every year, right?
Jews were afraid to go there because it was like not the John Birch Society.
Exactly.
Yet the jam has got an OU on
But
it.
Israelis own it. Israelis own it.
Really?
Israelis own it?
Yeah, already 30 years ago.
Oh.
Wow.
Or maybe now its own
Speaking
corporate.
David? Speaking David? That's very fun.
Okay, Yud Aleph Ahmed Beis, the new parent.
Yeah, that's right.
Misha Hafach Zesav. That's the beginning process of making olive oil. Before they would press it, they would turn it over. And now something happened. Either Iru Evel, he became an Avel, or Onus, some other thing happened. Oshi tu Poalim, he heard the workers weren't coming. So, and it's Chol HaMoed. So he can put the olives into the press because it's going to be a big loss otherwise. Toim Kar Rishona. Umenich lachar HaMoed. You finish it after Chol HaMoed. The Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Yosef never knows Zolav V'Gomer V'Gaf V'Kedarko. Rabbi Yossi, you don't have to do a shinoi. You can do everything chol hamoed. Pasach be'evil to see him b'moed. So the Gemara doesn't understand what does this have to do? Avelis, and then you went into chol hamoed. What is the connection? Amar Rav Sheshi to Ravidi Zoyse Meres. Dvorma mutar b'moed asur b'mei evlo. Are you saying that things that are permitted during chol hamoed are prohibited as an avil? That's the first pshat. Rav Ashi Amar, no. They have nothing to do with each other. Loma boy cover. Not it's a structure of not only this but this also. Loma boy b'mei evlo d'mid rabbanon v'shari. These things are permitted in avelis because avelis, the prohibition of doing work is only mid rabbanon. Elav filu b'moed the yisur melacha midaraisa, but chol hamoed where the yisur of doing work is midaraisa bimkom pseida shor rabbanon. When it comes to financial loss, the chachamim allowed. However, Tanya Kavosid and Ravidi, there's a brisa like the first approach. Elu dvar ma'osim la'avel b'mei evlo. These things you can do for the avel. Zeisav hafuchin, if his olives have been turned over already, toyanin lo, you can put the board on. Chadul laguf, if his barrel is ready to be sealed, upishton al the mishra, the flax is ready to be taken out of the soaking pool, or the wool has to come out of the dyeing cauldron. These are things you can do for him. You can open up the irrigation things. You can also plant a field. If you can't plant while it's ripe, tizar ba'afel. And imlo tizar pishton, if you can't plant as flax, tizar b'minacher. Can you plant some other thing? So it's not considered a big hefsid, and therefore they didn't matir. But Rav Shimon Gamliel Omer, no. Zeisav afuchin ve'ein shamumin elahu. If there's nobody else to do it, he can do it. Kadal aguf ve'ein shamumin elahu. He can't do it publicly, but he can do it privately. If he was a professional craftsman for the public, for example, a saper, a balan, l'rabim, like a barber, or someone who cleans clothes, regel, and he's an avel, and Yontif is coming. He can do the work. Risin, a sharecropper, who gets a certain percentage of what he harvests. Chakirin, he does the work for a certain amount of known bushels. Vakablanim, they accept a certain amount of work for a certain amount of pay. If they're an avel, other people should do their work. People who ran caravans with donkeys or camels, so they can't do it themselves. But if they were rented by other people already, so he can do it, and nobody else can fill his place. Schir Yom, if he's a day worker, there he can't work. But if he has to do work for other people, even though he is a kablan, he finished the job. It didn't say how many days it has to be. He gets paid for the finished job. So lo yaseh. Afal pisha b'kibolas. He shouldn't do it. The loma boy she'eni kibolas, and what? And certainly not if he's not kablonis other rabba. Kibolas kididei domi. What's the difference? Doing it kablonis is his own personal thing. If he's an avel, he shouldn't do it. However, I sablach to be aracherim, but it's not his own personal work. He's been hired by others. Beveso in his own house lo yasu, because people will see. Bevayisacher, yeah, if he can work in another house, yasu. Marion braid ravinu mar braid ravacha braid ravavalu hu gimla deter bali adadi. They both contributed an ox to a yoke for a plow. Isra be milsa b'mar braid ravacha braid rava. Mar braid rava became an avel. Upaskil gamra, he unhooked his ox. Ravashi. Gava Rabba kamar braid ravacha avidach. How could Rama do that? He delivers the day lochayish. So fine, he's not worried about his financial loss, but adachem lochayish. But he's got a partner. If you're working for others, with others, you're allowed to do it. So how come Mar braid Ravashi took his ox out of the yoke? Who's sover adam chashuv shiny? That a Talmid Chacham, he could be machmir himself.
Ernie,
Yes,
you go into the next lot. right?
yes.